Hi guys, the classic question when people are learning Boogie Woogie and even quite advanced is the old hands together problem. My right hand won't do what my left hand wants it to do, or rather my brain gets confused, and when I put both hands together my coordination goes out the window. So what do we do to improve this? Well, the first trick is simply to play hands separately. There's no problem playing hands separately, and make sure each hand is correct. So let's go back to a simple rumba riff, which you might like. This is a kind of Professor Longhair thing, but camera person, come in here to the left hand, and see if you can do this. So all I'm doing is I'm just doing and with the right hand, I'm going to do this. So the first step towards getting hands together is to get both these off pat. Play them like 100 times, so you can simply do. Now it does go up to the 4th chord and to the 5th chord, but let's just ignore that for the moment. And then with the right hand, just do this. It's simply. So play that 100 times, play that 100 times, then put it together very, very slowly. Camera person, if you can get in both hands, that might be helpful. And just simply do this. So it's. When I think about it too much, I actually get confused myself. So that one of the problems is overthinking it. There's a certain instinctual aspect to playing which kind of goes beyond logic. So when I kind of think about how to explain it to you, I kind of get confused myself. So don't overthink it, just see if you can do it. Find that a problem, all I would suggest you do is actually just simplify it further. Just put see what I'm doing there? Just put that in the right hand so you just get used to playing it together, so it can sound like this. If you say to me you can't do that, then the simple answer is you've got to practice it, because there's no reason why you can't do that, because it's not really technically difficult, it's just a physical thing. And then again, if you're having problems, just do this. Longhair rumba rhythm in order to get your hands together skills off pat. And if you look down the playlist on the main YouTube page, I think it's about the 4th or the 5th playlist down there, there is a playlist entitled How to Play Hands Together Boogie, and I've got about 5 or 6 lessons there that are just related to playing to hands together. So make sure you go through all those lessons on hands together. And ultimately there is no quick fix. The quick fix is practice, practice and practice, and simplify it. If you can't do a complicated riff, simplify the riff like you heard me do that until you can play it hands together, and then build it up gradually. But ultimately it's all about practicing and building up the level of difficulty. Make sure you're not trying to do something too difficult too soon. If the riff is too difficult, then it means that you need to simplify the riff so that you can play hands together. Better to do a very, very simple riff and to play it hands together than to try and do too much too soon by trying to go for a really complicated riff which you're not prepared for and everything goes haywire. So another thing you might want to remember is to start simple. If the riff you're doing is too complicated to play hands together, just simplify it. Just do, instead of doing, just do, or even if you can simplify it even further, camera person, just do 2 notes. Come over here to the right and just simply do this. Simplify it even further. I suppose if you want to make it really simple, you can just play 1 note. Just 1 finger. See how I've simplified it? I've gone from playing that to 2 notes to simply playing it with 1 finger, and that's what I want you to do. If you find that the right hand and the left hand coordination is becoming confusing, simplify probably the right hand riff literally so you're just playing 1 note but you're playing them hands together, and then build it up to 2 notes and build it up that way rather than going straight for the really complicated riff and your mind blowing a fuse. So take it in gradual kind of baby steps. As always, give me your questions and comments, press that like button, hit that subscribe button. I hope you're using the Badass Boogie bundles, the sheet music PDF downloads and all the cool Boogie Woogie learning products we've got on our webpage www.badassboogie.com to help you with your Boogie Woogie studies, and I look forward to seeing many of you at my London coaching sessions. This is Dr. K with camera person who's been off the Red Bull, who's been taking her vitamin B and has been behaving very well lately, camera person.
I have indeed, yeah, I'm off the sugar as well.
I think that's why sanity has been restored and why the camera isn't shaking.